Hello, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Welcome to this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm jumping right in because you all have been coming up in every other signs reading for the past little while. So I'm like, what have you guys been up to? I feel like you're bringing a lot of flow into people's lives, but I'm like, oh, you've been busy. So I've pulled 3 Starman Tarot cards for you. And this is amazing because it was 3 pentacles. I really shuffled the cards up, but it's 3 pentacles. And the pentacle suit really goes into earth energy. It usually talks about material possessions, wealth, abundance, health, but it's a very grounded, stable energy. It's earth energy. And the cards came out in order: 9 of Pentacles, woo, woo, 5 of Pentacles, wah, wah, and 10 of Pentacles, ah. Can you feel it with me? Ah. That's the energy coming at you. And what I love about this is that, okay, so the 5 of Pentacles is in the middle. And the 5 of Pentacles is super wah, wah, because it's that feeling of lack, of poverty, of feeling stuck and thinking, okay, I don't have enough. I don't have what I need to survive. I don't have the essentials. And this was in the middle, but it's flanked by the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. And these are both really strong abundance and manifestation energies. And it's usually talking about an abundance of health or an abundance of actual ka-ching, ka-ching. And the 9 of Pentacles is a very feminine energy. It brought forth a lot of feminine energy for me. The images that were shooting through my head when I saw it were a phoenix rising from the ashes. So when that 5 of Pentacles came out right after her, I thought, okay, so you've risen from this energy, or maybe you're still in it now, but you have the counsel of the 9 of Pentacles watching over you and saying, okay, I'm clearing the path for you. I'm helping you stay grounded, but you're going to have to work one piece at a time out of this depth that you're sitting in, this depth of despair. And you can do it. You can absolutely do it. You've got the 9 of Pentacles on your side. Be the phoenix rising from the ashes. You might have a fire sign helping you with that. I also was thinking, like, you're going to have to clear away, or you have just cleared away some ghosts from the past. You had some skeletons in your closet that kept coming up, or people that kept coming up, or a memory in your head of not being good enough that kept coming up, and that's now been cleared, or that will be cleared away. I don't know if this is now energy or if this is coming energy. I do feel like some of you are still in that 5 of Pentacles, sitting in the middle, kind of in the depth, but you have 9 and 10 helping bring you out. And 10 on the other side, we've got full abundance raining down. You've got so much that you can share it with those around you. And that's the energy you like to be in. Go with the flow, bring people in, tend to the emotions of people around you, being empathic, being giving. And so I do feel like you have this mother and father energy, that 9 and 10 on either side of you, kind of helping bring you out of this depth of despair, which is super awesome. And then I was shuffling my other cards, and usually I'll pray over the cards and shuffle them before I actually get into the reading, so that way the energy is stable and grounded by the time we get here. And while I was shuffling the Oracle of E, which I'm gonna pull you another card from there, but one popped out and I felt like it was just for you, and it's number 51. Just say no, and no is KNOW in sync quotes. So I do feel like this goes with those first 3 tarot cards, where it's like you do know where you want to get to. You do have goals, but right now you have to really have to embody them, because all it takes is one misstep sometimes that sets off a chain of events where you take a wrong step, and then you keep thinking, oops, whoops, 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 and you're just tripping down the path little by little, and you just can't seem to get your footing under you. But it's okay to stop and take a breath, take a pause, take a beat, and say, okay, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know what I want. And the other one that just came out from Oracle of E was number 47. And it's nasty not, but it's spelled like canasty cannot. And I'm not going to go into what the words actually mean, but it was, as I just said, canasty, cannot. It made me think of that tripping energy again, like tripping. So I feel like one or more of you feel like you keep like stubbing your toe and falling forward and having to catch yourself. And like I said, that's a chain reaction. So I see that it keeps happening and it keeps tripping you up. And you're just like, why can't I get my feet out why can't I get my feet under me? And I think it is just taking a pause. Let yourself get grounded. You have all this pentacle energy, all this earth energy coming in, trying to ground you. And you're so watery. You're like, I know what I'm doing. I've got this. I've got a 6-year-old who's a Scorpio, and she is a Scorpio 100%. And she has been saying, I can do it myself since way before that phase of her life. And it's continued the whole time. We're like, we know. Woo! Okay. Now I'm pulling you some divine feminines. I've only been pulling one divine feminine for the signs this week, so I don't know why I said feminines. Was that her? But I feel like it's more than one for you. Ooh! Okay, we've got Catherine Labore, the patroness of miraculous healing. Oh, it's so funny. She's pointing to this little like medallion of Mary that she's holding in her hand, and this woman is just full of bright light. But right before I started this, oh my God, I can't make this up. I swear, I can't make this up. I'm gonna get a wider lens so you can see what I'm doing with my hands when I'm shuffling, because sometimes I'm just like, you're water signs. You're like, we want to see it. We want to see it to believe it. That's okay. But right before this, I have this little statuette of Mary in my window here, over here to the side. And it caught my eye right before I started this reading. And I was like, oh, hey, Mary. But this woman, Catherine Labore, she's holding an amulet of Mary and pointing to her. And so I feel like this is significant for you. Like, you have to tap in, even if you're not religious. I'm just saying, like, tap into the purity of your spirit. Tap into the part of you that still believes in pure love. Pure love. It's like holding a newborn baby where you're just in awe and love and, oh my God. It's like pure emotion. And I feel like you're being called to let yourself have those moments where it's been so long that you're so stuck up here in this cerebral area of yours with the finances, or feeling like you're not where you think you're supposed to be on the path. Like, get out of here and get down in here. Come down to your heart chakra and let yourself spend some time in here. Believe again in the power of pure love. Whew. So I was like all caught up in Mary, and then the second card came out, and it is none other than Mary Magdalene herself. And I was talking before about the image of Mary, like mother of Jesus, but then boom, out pops another Mary. It was like this reveal where it was like, you thought it was going to be Mary, mother of Jesus, but who's coming up here? Curveball, it's Mary Magdalene. The apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. And I think that goes back to those miracles. But I do feel like there's something coming through for one or more of you about Mary. Mary, one of these Christian symbols, someone named Mary or Maria or Mariette, or there's something about getting married. Like somebody's been putting off their wedding forever because you're afraid of the finances. And guess what? You get to decide what your wedding day is like. You don't have to feed people filet mignon or whatever Beyond Burger mignon all day long, up and down, paying $250 for a plate. You get to decide. You get to decide what your dream life is. You don't have to fit into everyone else's dream life. There, I said it. I'm just going to pull you some wisdom of the oracle. I've been doing past, present, future spreads. So I am interested to find out past, present, and future for these water signs because of the way that the Starman Tarot cards came out. What's the past energy for? There we go. Oh, how lovely. 19, flexible. That's your past energy. I feel like you were bending over backwards for somebody. This This does not feel like, oh, I'm just going with the flow. I'm such a water sign. No, this is somebody who you bent over backwards for somebody and it ended up hurting. It ended up causing you a lot of hurt. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that, because that's the worst feeling in the world, to feel like I've bent over backwards for you, expecting nothing in return, and you got worse than nothing. You got a slap in the face. That's not fair. That doesn't feel good. And I'm sorry you had to deal with that. I've been there. Haven't we all? Oh, okay. So your present energy is number 36, come to the edge. This is 9 energy. This is just like that 9 of pentacles that came out before. This is, you're coming to the very end of the cycle. You're learning all the lessons. You're gathering up all this knowledge you've accumulated. You're about to turn it into wisdom in order to continue on the path with this new mindset. But I feel like you're being called to push yourself a little bit further, because the view you have from standing back from the edge, yes, you can see the whole landscape, but it's missing about a quarter of the picture because you're not standing on the edge. So you're just seeing what's here, which reminds me of when I was going like that with your head. Like, you're only seeing part of the picture right now. You need to push yourself to come to a little bit closer to the edge. Be cautious, be careful, but get closer to the edge, and not to where you're looking directly down, but where you can see more of the picture, where you get a better understanding of, oh, it's not just the Grand Canyon, there's also a river down there. Isn't that beautiful? River water, hello. So don't get so stuck in this earth energy that you're missing the water, that you're missing the flow, that you're missing 25% of the truth of what's standing in front of you. So I feel like you're being called to get a clearer picture, but it's going to take you stepping a little bit out of your comfort zone, being careful, but stepping a little bit further to the edge of your comfort zone to get there. But you're almost there. It's a 9 energy. You're almost there. Then the future, guess what your big payoff is? 17. I was like, I don't know. No, 17, the fates. This is 8 energies. Super strong energy. It's infinite energy, infinite wisdom. You're stepping forward to a place of self-love, feeling blessed, whatever that means for you, just self-care, being in love with your life again, looking around yourself and saying, I created this. This is the miracle I waited for. But you didn't just wait for it. You stepped out of your comfort zone. You kept moving forward. You kept going with the flow, trusting yourself and trusting this path that it was going to get you there. And I'm looking at her face, and usually I see her face as contented, but right now I see it as smug. And guess what? If you're feeling smug in the future at the end of all of this, or, when you've learned all these lessons, go for it. It feels kind of good to sit back and be like, I did this. Okay? I'm the one who unloaded my burdens. I'm the one who overcame my fears. I'm the one who pushed myself to the edge. And now I'm going to totally enjoy it. God damn it. Like, you get to totally enjoy it. You're covered in stars. Your wings have sprouted. You've gone through the metamorphosis, and you're standing on the other side, basking in the glow of joy. And I just think stars are such a symbol of miracles and magic and excitement and whimsy. And so the fact that she's covered with stars, and right here on the picture, she's got a huge star. So this trap, this prison that you were sitting in for a while, it's going to become your miracle maker, baby. It's going to become your miracle maker, your money maker. So, but you need to adjust the settings just a little bit. Twist the knobs. Don't do this. Adjust the settings a little bit. Okay? We're going to get you there. If you're sitting in that 5 of Pentacles, take a deep breath. Believe in the miracle. Don't give up. Push yourself out of the comfort zone. You can do this. I'm with you. I love you with all my heart. I love you with all my heart. I can't wait to see you next time, water signs. I'll see ya. Bye.